Hello everyone, and welcome to MyniQ podcast. I'm your host, and I'll be sharing short English stories and conversations with you every day. Today's episode is Time Traveler's Dilemma, and the text level is 8. Learn how to make really complicated sentences, check everything you learned, and practice using it by writing and talking. Stick around till the end for 5 quick questions to test your understanding. Alright then, let's get listening.
Time Traveler's Dilemma. In the year 2050, humanity had finally cracked the code to time travel. The first steam-powered locomotive was reimagined as a sleek, futuristic vessel that could transport people through the ages. Richard Trevithick's legacy lived on in the form of Professor Emily Chen, a brilliant physicist who had spent her entire career studying the properties of steam power. She had always been fascinated by the idea of harnessing energy to manipulate time itself. As she stood at the controls of the Time Traveler's Express, a massive machine that resembled a cross between a locomotive and a spaceship, Emily felt a sense of excitement and trepidation. She was about to embark on a journey through the ages, revisiting moments from history that had shaped the world into what it was today. But as she traveled back in time, Emily began to realize that her actions were having unintended consequences on the timeline. The fate of humanity hung in the balance, and it was up to her to correct the course of events before it was too late.
Now, let's move on to the conversation between Billy McKelly and their teacher, Louis, after reading the novel.
I loved how Professor Emily Chen was able to navigate through time and fix the timeline. It's like she had a PhD in temporal mechanics.
Yeah, and I love how it highlighted the importance of preserving historical events. It's not just about having fun with time travel, we have to be responsible with our actions in the past.
I agree with both of you, but what really struck me was the way Emily used her knowledge of steam power to manipulate time. It shows how science and history can intersect in fascinating ways.
That's so cool. I had no idea that steam power could be used for time travel. Can we build a model of the Time Traveler's Express in class, Mr. Wu?
I think it would be amazing to see the actual locomotive in person. Maybe Professor Chen could give us a tour sometime.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'm sure she'd have to clear her schedule for centuries or something.
Actually, Billy, we might be able to work on a simplified model of the Time Traveler's Express in class. It could be a fun way to learn about steam power and time travel mechanics.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Loon. I'll start working on it tonight.
Now, let's test your understanding of the novel and the dialogue with 5 questions. Question 1. Who was Professor Emily Chen's predecessor in time travel innovation? A. Richard Trevithick. B. Albert Einstein. C. Stephen Hawking. D. Leonardo da Vinci. E. Galileo Galilei. The answer is A. Richard Trevithick. Question 2. What type of energy did Professor Emily Chen harness to manipulate time? A. Solar power. B. Nuclear power. C. Steam power. D. Wind power. E. Hydroelectric power. The answer is C. Steam power. Question 3. Why was Professor Emily Chen's actions in the past having unintended consequences on the timeline? A. She didn't clear her schedule. B. Her knowledge of steam power was flawed. C. Her actions were disrupting the course of events. D. She wasn't responsible with her actions. E. Her time machine broke down. The answer is D. She wasn't responsible with her actions. Question 4. Who is excited about building a model of the Time Travelers Express in class? I. Meg. B. Carrie. C. Billy. D. Leah. E. All of them. The answer is C. Billy. Question 5. What was Professor Emily Chan's legacy related to? I. Inventing the time machine. B. Studying the properties of steam power. C. Time travel innovation. D. Historical events preservation. E. Physics and history intersection. The answer is B. Studying the properties of steam power. That's it for today's quiz. How many did you answer correctly? Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the stories and conversations and found the quiz challenging yet fun. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more daily English learning content. Until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.